All right, ready to get this one started. And now, Chandler Simpson. On the ground, Alvarez. Whips it to first, and there's one out. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Ha-Sung Kim.
1 ball, no strike.
One out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And here's the first baseman, Bobby Seymour. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Pitch misses. Ball 1. That backdoor breaker was awfully close. I think he may go to it again later in the AB. Strike 2. Good job with that fastball low in the zone. It's most effective when you can spot it on the corners. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Way out front for strike 3. And now it's going to be Eloy Jimenez. In the dirt, but blocked. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Kim leading off first with 2 away. Swings through it for the K. Back-to-back Ks. No run. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. It looked like he was beat on that swing, definitely behind on that pitch, but he got the bat head there in time to make solid contact, and he was just early enough to keep it fair for an opposite field dinger. Connor Capel, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1. Late on that fastball. Big bats still on their way, and he's already served up a homer this inning. Buckle up. Way inside. And it's a pop-up. 1 away. Luke Waddell digs in now. Outfield pretty shallow here. In the air to left. And that's a foul ball. That one had some excellent zip as it came home. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. Gathers, throws to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Well, he's got no excuse for not being on time on that last heater. 3 straight fastballs, and he still couldn't catch up to it. Base is empty with 2 out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. And that is out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run. Solo shot. It's now 1-0. Today's game is brought to you by Sudsy Susie's Body Wash, offering new scents like oak, rhubarb, and floor polish. Missed inside with the curveball. That one was way off the mark, and now he's behind 2-0. Time to show some finesse. Next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, number 76.
No ball, 1 strike.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Throw to second, tag, out. They were trying to put the pressure on the defense early in this ballgame with that aggressive approach on the bases. Now that they've been caught, I wonder if they'll shift tactics going forward. 2 down. Digging in at the dish for the Bulls, Colton Ledbetter. This one in the air to right. And that's the end of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Eli White. Pitch is in the dirt.
No strike.
Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Not in time, that's a leadoff double. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it. Base hit, right field. Coming to the plate. Scores with ease. Now around second and digging for three. Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. Got the center cut fast. That's a base hit as a run scores. Comes through with the RBI. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner!
The pitch, and there goes the runner from first. Battling here, fouls it away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Nobody out and a runner at first. Now here's the 0-2. Runner on the go again. They pitch out. Safe at second with a steal. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. High in the air, out to right. It's pretty deep. Out number 1 on the grab. And here's the catcher, Curt Casali. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Fouled off, he was late. Still just 1 out here in the inning. Grounder to third, Mead. To second, that seems unwise. Safe at first as they can't make the play. The lineup flips over. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Ronald Acuna Jr. Already a solo homer in this one. Attacking the zone in this first inning, but the hitters haven't been fooled because too many strikes. This ball's going to get through. It's a base hit. And they stop the runner at third, so bases loaded with 1 away. Well, shows what I know right there. I keep preaching the up-the-middle approach, but it worked out to the pull side that time. This one's through for a base hit. 1 run's in. Another run scores. Headed for the plate. He's safe. They clear the bases. And here comes the runner. Safe. Can you believe it? An inside the park grand slam. At the plate, Luke Waddell. This one to right. It's back. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So a runner aboard, coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Garrett Cooper. And that one gets away at the plate. And a base hit knocks in a run. Four hits in a row, and they're really seeing the ball well. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the... Ouch, that one got him. 1 out and 2 on. Digging in now for the Stripers, Nick Allen. Oh, that got the batter pretty flush. And they're all loaded up. Eddie Alvarez, the next to hit. Singled and drove in a run the first time through. The pitch gets away. Runners hold, that's ball 1. Oh no, that got the hitter, and a run scores because of it. Fun hit by pitch trivia for you folks. Ron Hunt holds the modern record for most times getting plunked in a single season. He got hit 50 times in 1971. He once joked, "Some people give their bodies to science. I give mine to baseball." And it's straight to the backstop. but all the runners hold.
Now pitching for Bruins, number 29.
The right-handed reliever.
Wolfman.
Fastball a
No
little tight there. I think he might be done after that one, and it appears the umpire agrees with me. He's ejecting the pitcher. Not
Now pitching for Bruins, number 58.
3-ball, no-strike pitch. Oh, that got the batter, and that forces in a run. Not the way you'd like to start the game. Bit wild early. I think he might be done after that one, and it appears the umpire agrees with me. He's ejecting.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jacob Waguespack. On to deal with the bases loaded. Oh no, that got the hitter, and a run scores because of it. I think he might be done after that one, and it appears the umpire agrees with me. He's ejecting the pitcher.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Kevin Kelly, stepping right into a bases-loaded jam.
Kelly.
Acuna in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Oh, that got the batter, and that forces in a run. The batter now, Connor Capel, 1 for 2. I remember getting hit by a pitch back in high school. Oh no, that got the hitter, and a run scores because of it. And now he's hit the next batter, and I wouldn't be surprised if, yep, there it is, the umpire's tossing him. No shock there.
Now pitching for
A
Bruins,
new arm into the game, the righty, Hunter Biggie. 0 margin for error with the bases loaded. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No action on the bases, though. I think he might be done after that one, and it appears the umpire agrees with me. He's a...
now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Alex Faedo. This won't be easy, coming in with the bases loaded. Oh, and this one gets away. But the runners do not advance. The 2-0. And that one gets by the catcher. But all the runners hold. So the base is all loaded up now. Oh, that got the batter, and that forces in a run. I think he might be done after that one, and it appears the umpire agrees with me. He's ejecting the pitcher. Not a terribly tough decision to make, frankly.
now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Jonathan Hernandez. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one. The pitch gets away. Runners hold, that's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering. Oh my, right to the backstop. Runners stay put, count moves to 2-0. I think he might be done after that one, and it appears the umpire agrees with me. He's ejecting.
now pitching for Bruins, number 59. Mason.
Oh no, that got the hitter, and a run scores because of it. I think he might be done after that one, and it appears the umpire agrees with me. He's ejecting the pitcher. Not a terribly tough decision to make, frankly.
Now pitching for Bruins,
So a lefty out of the pen, Ian Seymour. This is an opportunity for him to show the front office he can deliver no matter what the situation. Oh, that got the batter, and that forces in a run. I think he might be done after that one, and it appears the umpire agrees with me. He's a...
now pitching for
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Dylan Lesko. Interesting to watch how the big deficit affects this relief outing. Oh, and this one gets away. No action on the bases, though. I think he might be done after that one, and it appears the umpire agrees with me.
now pitching for Bruins, number 89. Nathan Wild.
Fastball almost clipped the batter. I think he might be done after that one, and it appears the umpire agrees with me. He's a...
Now pitching for
The left-hander on now, Joe Rock.
Number
Big
68.
deficit here, so can't let it get bigger.
Rock.
And that one gets by the catcher. But the runners do not advance. And now the 3-0 pitch. Oh no, that got the hitter. And a run scores because of it. Never all that pleasant to get hit by a pitch. Just ask Craig Biggio or Jason Kendall, who racked up more than 500 combined plunkings between them. Oh my, right to the backstop. But all the runners hold. One and 0, and the pitch. Oh, that got the batter, and that forces in a run.
First base.
One away, and the bases are loaded here.
Number
Nacho
17.
Alvarez Jr. now at the plate. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. Liner to left. And that's a base hit. One run comes across. Here's the throw. And now they've got him in a rundown. In to score from first. And he dances out of the rundown, safe at third now. Runner at third with one gone in the inning. Kurt Casale will hit next. High chopper to third. Uh-oh, the throw goes to second. Next up for the Stripers, Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this ballgame. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And there's a hit. Round second, headed for third. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. Safe at home as two score on the inside the park homer. Now the left fielder, Connor Capel.
0-1.
The 0-1 offering. Squares to bunt, but misses.
0-2.
Way inside, and that hits the batter. Well, it was a two-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard. One gone and a runner on at first. Luke Waddell getting ready to hit. And that one nearly hit him. That'll back him up a bit. Waddell batting third today, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2021. Oh my, right to the backstop. And the runner stays put. Runner! Step off. Oh, the runner jumped early. No throw. Safe down at second. Capel over at second. One down. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third with a stolen base. And it's straight to the backstop. No advance, though. Runner on at third, one away. Steps off as the runner breaks for the plate. Comes across to score. 3-1, couldn't come up with it.
Now batting.
So
First
up
baseman,
next, Garrett Cooper.
Cooper.
That's way inside. It gets away. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
Oh, shit, the ball's going. He was already passing. Wrong. Oh, shit.
Taylor,
That's
1-0.
fucked up.
That fastball.
I ran in the fucking hip.
Man at first with one gone. Next
Oh,
to hit,
man.
Eli White.
Oh my goodness. That sequence was
And that
fucking
one gets
crazy.
by the catcher.
Oh, shit. Not again. But the first movie.
He's got
They
it!
add on as the run scores
The
all the
guy
way
who
from
stopped like
first.
this.
Oh. Yo.
Ooh, can't get out of the way of the fastball. That's gonna sting.
Now
Next up, the
So quick,
designated
the
hitter.
first I killed. And he's small
Runner
too.
breaks early for second and a step off. No throw.
The guy is fucking
Oh my god.
fucking fast. The guy was a tall guy over near the base. Oh, he turns around, he's right by him.
Oh, runner broke early for third. No throw, safe at third.
Oh my god.
That whole scene was the fucking
Steps
the
off as the
sequence
runner
was big,
breaks
yeah.
for the plate. Slides, safe,
What
a
is that?
steal of home.
That spinning wheel thing.
Oh my god.
Okay, but
Oh, my back hurts.
Look out, that fastball drilled the batter.
Oh.
Man on at first. Here's the second
him out.
baseman,
Let me,
Eddie Alvarez.
let me just load them up here.
Oh.
Oh my, right to the backstop. And now a runner in scoring position.
Oh, back really
That mound
hurts.
has to be the loneliest place in this stadium right now.
From all the
First,
laughing
you
on
hit
it.
a batter, and then you immediately throw a wild pitch that puts... Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up. Oh, this is bad. This is terrible. One out and runners on the corner.
Hey,
Stepping
that's
to the plate
something
for
new
Gwinnett,
here.
Nacho
This is
Alvarez
terrible.
We never heard that before.
Jr. Oh, that catches the hitter.
Oh,
Walked
man.
twice in this ball game.
No, only
And they're
twice?
all
How?
So
I
digging
think
in,
all my guys have been hit
Casale.
like thrice.
Oh no, that got the hitter.
Yeah.
The run scores because of it. Back to the top of the order here. Ronald Acuna Jr., the next to hit. A chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up. Just a wretched inning, but you can see this pitcher. This
Well,
one
maybe it's
swung
not.
on. Hit very
No,
well.
man.
Way back there.
I
Gone.
thought it was-
Big time blast. A grand slam. That
Okay,
was a
so I know
terrific
it
swing.
went up
He
again.
wasn't selling out for power, just looking for good contact. Well, he got that fastball
Okay.
a little tight there.
Yeah, stop ducking, get it.
And look out, as
Yeah, I
that one
think he
ran
got it
in
low.
and got the hitter. One
Nah,
gone
they
on
actually do
first.
react.
Now the third baseman, Luke Waddell.
No.
And it's straight to the backstop. The manager's got to be feeling sick right now. You make the decision to bring in this arm from the bullpen. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Runner stays where he is, but the count now 2-0.
Oh.
Oh, back-to-back
Yeah.
batters hit by a pitch now. And now it's runners at first
Yeah,
and
I think
second.
if you go
So
to
now
bunt,
it's the
they'll
four-hole
stay
hitter,
still when
Garrett
you
Cooper.
throw it. Oh.
And that one gets by the catcher. The calculus has shifted out there on the mound. Before throwing that one in the dirt, the pitcher could have had that double play ball to escape the inning. And
Yeah.
this pitch rides in too far. That got him. And they're all loaded up. Now up Eli White. And he's definitely feeling it after he got...
Oh, that's a home run?
Down the right field line.
Oh,
Slices
barely.
foul, but it had the distance. The 0-1 from the lefty. Foul ball there.
Oh, no.
1-2, and the delivery. Run attempt missed, but it gets away. No action on the bases, though. And now, Nick Allen. Swing and a drive.
Yeah.
It's pretty deep. And that one leaves the yard
Yeah.
for a grand slam.
Nice.
We know he's got the approach to use the whole field, and that apparently extends to power hitting. That's a big swing to go the opposite way for the homer. Alvarez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Hit the bag.
No.
Take your base.
If you're going to get hit, especially from a same-handed pitcher when you have less time to react, that's a decent place to get hit. Avoid the danger zones.
It's a good place to get hit. Okay, stop moving. Get yourself in the bunt position. I gotta try to aim here. Like somewhere in the others. I want to go over here, but then it might just hit the back.
Yeah.
But don't press anything.
He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. So
Even
frustrating
that,
for the
even the pitch clock.
Hey, don't move.
pitcher.
Oh, right in the neck.
Hit by a pitch now. Two
He's not
outs,
going to be able
runners
to
at first
speak
and
after
second.
that.
Kurt Casale now at the plate.
Again.
Oh, no.
Right by the ears.
Nah. Knock his helmet off. Oh, right in the forehead.
Oh,
They didn't give him... What? How did they not fucking... What? He got hit right in the forehead. It's not his fault.
Oh no,
He got hit
catches the
again.
batter in the head. That is not
Yeah.
good.
Now batting.
We head back to the top of the lineup.
They didn't even
Now
give it
right
to him the
fielder,
first time.
Ronald Acuna Jr. 4 for 4 with 2 homers, a
No.
double, and a single.
That
He
didn't even-
just needs
that's a
the
strike,
triple for the
actually.
cycle.
what the fuck do we do?
I thought it hit like my neck.
The 0-1.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Oh.
my, right to the backstop. And the wild pitch plates a run.
We're getting this.
2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Punches that one away
No.
with 2 strikes. Struck
Okay,
out
good hit.
swing. That one ends the deluge and the inning.
Nice leftover kicker. He's
They're back
554
here at the
XP.
ballpark,
Well,
digging in. Tanner
554 XP.
Murray. That
Usually it
goes
gives like
1-0.
20.
Close one,
Okay.
but doesn't get the call.
No strike.
2 straight breaking balls away. If he wants to go back to that spot later in this AB, I'd
Hey, just
expect a
go down the middle.
fastball
and
inside
bunt him
here.
in.
2-1 pitch. And it's
Oh.
straight 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Lays down a bunt to the right side.
Hmm.
And they put the tag on him for the out.
You get bunts like that.
So up next, Dominic Keegan
Oh, Dominic Keegan.
Nice.
drops a bunt down the first base side.
Ooh.
And they tag the
Yeah.
runner for the out.
You guys are doing it again.
Batting order turns over. Now, Chandler
Doesn't
Simpson,
third base.
0 for 1.
No,
Squares
not
to
if I throw
bunt,
like
but
that.
misses. 2 outs, bases empty. Bunting, but that's a foul
Nice.
ball.
How do you bump backwards? Come on, Simpson. Oh.
Strike.
What?
Offense held it.
Oh, okay.
As we go to the last
Okay.
of the third, leading off,
Buzz-on.
Connor Capel.
No, isn't this the guy you hit in the forehead? Or no, it isn't. No.
No.
Why are you dancing around? Get hit, bitch.
Oh, your pitcher's getting tired. You might want to take him out.
3-0.
Wait, I don't have any.
Oh,
On. Hit by pitch. First base.
first walk. What?
Runner at first. Stepping in, Luke Waddell.
First walk. This is still Joe. Fucking
That's
what?
way inside. It gets away.
There was already a walk.
No advance, though. And it's straight to the backstop. And now a man in scoring position. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Uh-oh,
No.
back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. Digging in now for the Stripers, Garrett Cooper. First double steal attempt. That pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. And they're all loaded up. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett. Runners on the move. Swing and a foul straight back. Late swing, fouled it off. 0-2, rocks and fires. This one in the air, center field. And a base hit. One run comes in, coming around third. Safe. Can you believe it? And
No, I was gonna say that the guy's gonna say, I can't believe it. He said, can you believe it?
Digs in now. Already a homer for him in this
Yeah,
one.
how did that
I'm
not
sure
hit?
they're hoping to pile on some more after that grand slam. In the modern game, no lead is truly safe. Plus the
It's 0 to 42.
Next up for the Stripers, Eddie Alvarez. Oh my, right to the backstop. And the runner will hold. The 1-0 pitch. Runner on the go. And that one gets by the catcher. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. 4 runs already this inning. Here in the back end of the third inning. No throw, safe at third with a stolen base. Steps off as the runner breaks for the plate. Comes across to score. Pretty far inside and gets out of the way. And not close. That is an easy take for ball 4. So digging in, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Odd choice here. They go for the
Odd choice
intentional
here.
walk, and the runner advances now into scoring position. Next to hit, a very surprising intentional walk here
Yeah.
from the dugout. That loads the bases. We
You
head back to
couldn't-
the top of the order. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right down.
That was not
Deep
even
breath
close.
for the pitcher. This is a pretty big jam.
You gotta get a
stay
triple in.
composed and execute. This one is labeled. That's a base hit. 1 run's in, runner around third. Now 2 runs have scored. Here comes number 3. They've cleared the bases. The cycle is complete. Into third with a triple. Base is loaded and he drives them all in. That one might as well have been placed on a tee. Luke Waddell getting ready to hit. Runners at the corners. Intentional pass now. Bases are loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So here's the
Yeah, it
cleanup
does,
hitter,
doesn't
Garrett
it?
Cooper. Digging in now for the Stripers, Eli White. Call from the dugout, and it's an intentional walk. That brings in a run. Up next, Nick Allen.
He's gone mad.
What on earth? They're intentionally walking in a run. What is going on here? Nobody out. Bases loaded. Now it's the second
Oh,
baseman,
man.
Eddie Alvarez.
What is going on here?
Managers signaling from the dugout. It's an intentional walk, and it forces in a run. That is, to put it kindly, a curious strategy. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Wow, if you think about it, how many teams have come back from a 0-49 lead or a 0-49 deficit?
Wallops this one out towards right center.
What's
Back
that?
there.
Oh, nice.
Grand slam. That's easy power he's showing up there. Hammered that one up.
The right fielder, number 13.
So a runner aboard, and now Ronald Acuna Jr. already has the psych. Odd choice here. They go for the intentional walk, and the runner advances now into scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Connor Capel. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the base.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Luke Waddell.
Waddell.
Ground ball, could be 2.
Could be 2. What? Could be 2 what? 2. It doesn't even make sense.
Safe! And they extend
I
their
was
lead.
going to every base that was
Now
behind
the
you.
first baseman,
Yeah.
Garrett Cooper. We're
Yeah,
going
it's
back.
actually kind of close.
Man on at first, Eli White, the next to hit. Odd choice here. They go for
Nah.
the intentional walk, and the runner advances now into scoring position. Nick Allen will hit next. Next up for the Stripers, Eddie Alvarez. Signal comes from the manager. It's an intentional walk with the bases loaded. Gotta say, this is a very odd choice. Now a laser to second, caught for the out. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. On the ground to short, could be 2.
This guy has a speed of 7. He's not gonna make it.
Throw off line, runner scores. And the lead continues
Error,
to
yeah.
grow.
I mean, that's putting it
To
lightly.
the top of the order we go. Next up, Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Checks the swing, and now an appeal to first. Didn't go.
Thank you, Samuel Jackson.
Swing,
Oh,
and
what?
it's crushed. This one's gonna go. Home run, and that completes
I didn't even
the
hit that one
cycle.
good.
What a show he has put on at the plate in this
Yeah, that was a terrible
3
hit.
homer games like this one don't come along. An intentional walk here.
Nah, they
Interesting
don't.
choice with the bases empty.
Even
in
when
one
it's
way. Man at first with
64-0.
one gone. Odd choice here. They go for the intentional walk, and the runner advances now into scoring position. Garrett Cooper. Now, a very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Now batting.
Eli White getting ready to hit. Swings and jolts one to left. It's got a chance. And it
No.
one-hops the
Ooh.
ball. Safe. Can you believe it?
He threw it out of play.
Inside the park, grand slam.
Oh, man.
One down. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and one out. Eddie Alvarez, the next to hit. Odd choice here. They go
Odd
for the
choice
intentional
here.
walk, and the runner advances now into scoring position. Here's the shortstop at the... A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
I can't remember what
Digging
he
in
just
now
said.
for the Stripers,
No.
Kurt
Stop thinking
Casale.
anything
1 for
about
3.
Yeah. The manager's gonna be sick.
All 3 runners
Runner.
Line drive, that's a base knock. 1 run is in. 2 runs in now. Runner rounds third.
Yeah,
On his way
almost
to
there.
the plate. He's
No.
safe. They clear the bases.
I pressed first.
The
Oh.
right fielder.
So digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr. And now he's got a shot to turn an already memorable day into an historic day with a chance to hit his 4th homer of the ball game. It's been a tremendous performance to this point, but I'm sure he'd like to put the exclamation
I'm
point
sure you're
on
gonna get
top
a
with
few
that
more
4th
guys.
dinger.
No.
1 out, bases are loaded. Now a very curious choice. They're signaling for the intentional walk with the bases loaded, and that brings home a run. What on earth? They're intentionally walking in a run. What is going on here? Call from the dugout, and it's an intentional walk. That brings in a run. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Nick Allen. So 1 gone with the bases loaded here.
The guy
Signal
can't
comes
keep
from
up.
the manager.
No.
I
It's
keep
an
blocking
intentional
them all,
walk
but
with the bases loaded.
Well, he's still making
Gotta say,
comments on the
this is
previous
a very odd choice.
That's a very odd choice.
And now at the plate, Kurt Casale. Manager signaling from the dugout. It's an intentional walk, and it forces in a run. That is, to put it kindly, a curious strategy. 3 homers among 6 hits.
Oh, what a hit.
This one's
There it
hammered
is.
way back there, on its way. It's gone.
Nah.
Grand slam. Bases empty, 1 away.
wanna see
Digging in
the
now for
stats.
the Stripers,
Yeah.
Connor Capel. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and one away.
Yeah, interesting
Here's the
choice.
third baseman. Odd choice here. They go for the intentional walk, and the runner advances now into scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. So up next, Eli White. Now a very curious choice. They're signaling for the intentional walk with the bases loaded, and that brings home a run. What on earth? They're intentionally walking in a run. What is going on here? One away, and the bases are loaded here. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Eddie Alvarez. Call from the dugout, and it's an intentional walk. That brings in a run. Here's the catcher. Manager signaling from the dugout. It's an intentional walk, and it forces in a run. That is, to put it kindly, a curious strategy. 4 for 4 with 4 homers. Lofty territory.
Oh,
Swing and a
maybe.
rocket. It's back there.
Yeah.
Out of here. And that long
Yeah,
ball
'cause I think he was on the
completes the
Marlins. He was in the Major League
One
team.
out and the bases
Yeah.
are empty. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Connor Capel. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases
very
empty
unusual.
and 1 out. Luke Waddell. Odd choice here. They go for the intentional walk, and the runner advances now into scoring position.
Yeah, I kept watching.
Garrett Cooper now at the plate.
Get the unit of this.
So digging
Yeah.
in, Eli White. Now a very curious choice. They're signaling for the intentional walk with the
Oh, fuck,
bases
it's close.
loaded.
Yeah.
And that brings
You
home
think
a
it hits
run.
100 or
What
something?
on
I don't know.
earth? They're intentionally
I don't know how far it can go.
walking in a run. What is going on here? 1 out, bases are loaded. Here's the
No, honestly,
second
I might go
baseman,
past
Eddie
100.
Alvarez.
But I remember back in the
Nacho
day,
Alvarez Jr.
Yeah.
getting ready to hit. Signal comes from the manager.
On
It's
my
an
Atari.
intentional walk
Yeah.
with the bases
this was the
loaded.
baseball game.
Gotta say,
Pitcher
this is
on the
a
mound, but a
very
stick
odd choice.
Yeah.
and a stick batting. And the max was 99.
Yeah. Around.
It stopped at
Manager
99.
signaling from the dugout. It's an intentional walk, and it forces
But
in a
this was the
run.
whole thing.
That
It was
is,
just
to put it
blank
kindly, a
screen.
curious
Yeah.
strategy.
No
We head back to the
outfielders,
top of
no
the order.
nothing. I
Ronald
can't
Acuna
remember. I
Jr.
don't think
will
so.
hit next. 5 homers
try
in the
to find
books
a picture.
already, looking for
Yeah.
number 6.
Oh, you did that. Okay.
Took a little too long
Yeah.
on the mound, and the
Oh.
umpire rules it's an automatic ball.
Okay, I thought it was intentional walk.
Nah.
1-0 pitch. That one
Ooh.
ripped, but foul.
No.
The 1-1 offering. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. And now the 1-2.
2-2.
I should be tired.
No.
Oh, great
No, wow,
stop.
Seymour.
But no throw, and they'll have runners at the corners with 1 out.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh. 100. Oh my god.
We're going back to Little League with plays like that one. No way the Bears should have had themselves an inside the park homer, but they kicked the ball around out there, and the offense will happily take it.
Man, do you think you could go so far that it turns like the night?
He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. So frustrating for the pitcher.
Yeah, I bet.
At the plate, Connor Capel. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Around first and digging for second. In at second with a 1-out double. At third now with 1 away. That's a triple. Luke Waddell, the next to hit. Swing lifted to left field. Should be extra bases here. In comes the run from third to add on. Chance at a triple. That's 3 hits in a row. They're really cooking now. That one was served
Now
with a
they're-
punch
now they're cooking.
down the middle, and he regretted it
101 to
as
0,
soon
but
as
now
it left
they're-
his
Now
hand.
they're getting there with 3
Here
hits.
one,
Oh.
and foul ball.
You're no longer cooking.
Waddell
This team's
takes
gonna
his lead
lose.
at third, 1 out. Foul ball,
Oh,
still
what?
0-2.
How many pitches in the pitcher for?
Only 90. Because you're walking everybody. Oh,
And a foul
man.
ball, so he stays
Wow,
alive.
this is going to get it up.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Liner to right.
Wow.
And that one looks like it'll be trouble. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Chance at a triple.
Yeah, keep pitching going with the first.
Yeah.
Nice job to drive in the run.
No.
Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters will swing.
Oh,
And
wow.
this one's hit high and deep. It's way
This guy
back.
has a power of 29.
Out of here, off the batter's eye. He was thinking he'd run the high heat right by him, but no such luck. He was all over that pitch for the homer. It's through for a hit. He makes the turn and digs for
Oh.
second base. And it gets by.
Nah, that's going to cost him.
Around second now, going for third. Runner at third and one gone. Next up for the Stripers, Eddie Alvarez.
Nope.
Slap the other way, foul ball. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. Round second, going for third. That is an RBI
I
triple.
thought you were going to continue running.
No.
Runner at third with one gone in the inning.
Trying to get
Digging
the
in now
cycle
for
with
the
everybody.
Stripers, Nacho Alvarez
Oh.
Jr. Rips one to
Nacho.
right and foul ball. A laser into the outfield. Base hit, right field. In comes the runner from third. And they extend their lead. Chance at a triple. Pulls into third with an RBI triple. So a runner aboard, stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Kurt Casale.
Oh.
Hard line drive, but caught at second. Applies the
Nah.
tag, and they get two. Double play.
Come on, man.
Top of the fourth inning with the Bulls at the dish. Bunt attempt popped up. Fires over to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work, and they get the out.
The first baseman.
Next to bat for the Bulls, Bobby Seymour. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last
No.
time. Squares to bunt, but misses. The way they've struggled at the dish, he was probably trying to spark some
Okay.
kind of offense, but he couldn't make the bunt for hit attempt work. And goes down on strikes. 2 out. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now, just rolling out there. Base is empty with 2 out. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. That's 7 straight he's set down, and he's clearly in a good rhythm. I'm sure he wants to keep this momentum going. Bunting for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand.
Waddle. What
And that
else?
extends the inning. That was some smooth bunting ability he showed there. Perfect bat angle, dropped the ball down in a great spot, and easily into first on the bunt single. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Waddell. Oh, can't pick it
Oh,
up.
dear God. That's what happens when you don't play for like 60 minutes.
2 outs and runners at first and second. The left fielder digs in now.
Strike. Woo.
And it's strike 2. Lays one down the left side. In there safely.
Okay.
2 gone and the base is loaded. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Ledbetter. Puts a bunt down. Whips it to first. As they escape, the bases loaded.
That sounds good, though.
Welcome back.
Nah.
The Stripers at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Now that's labeled to right center. Might be trouble here. Around
Might be
first,
trouble
hustling
here.
for 2. Now around second and digging for 3. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Connor Capel.
Whoa.
That one
I
high
gotta
and
try
tight.
that again.
Yeah.
And he hits a ground ball to the
Alright.
right side. Uh-oh, the throw
Whoa,
goes to
that was
second.
close.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Yeah.
Next up for the Stripers, Luke Waddell. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Base hit into the outfield.
I like his reaction.
Yeah.
Let it
And here
drop
comes
in.
the runner.
Let it drop in.
Crosses the
But
plate.
still made a nice play.
Yeah.
Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Tried to fire that one by him on the inside, but he was geared up. Kept the
Ooh.
hands in, rotated the hips, and flashed the bat through the zone from loud
Oh,
contact.
your pitcher's out of energy.
Base hit into the outfield. Coming to the plate. Scores on that one. Safe at second with a double. Third hit of the afternoon. Picks himself up an RBI. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Runner at second with nobody out. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. Scores easily. Gets to second with nobody out. Seeing some good swings from them right now with consecutive extra base hits. That's the kind of knock every batter loves to have. A well-struck ball into the opposite field gap. That one was extra bases all the way. This one is labeled. That one's back there. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. One runs in. So a runner aboard. Digging in now for the Stripers, Eddie Alvarez. Base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. So up next, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Way inside.
Oh, he hit him.
Hits the batter.
Base is yours.
I think he might have leaned into that one.
Yeah.
Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Kurt Caselli.
Oh, no.
And it's straight to the backstop. Both runners moving up on a wild pitch. The double play no longer in order. Here comes the 1-0. Oh no, that
No,
one hits
right in the
batter
fucking
head.
nose.
Fastball, just no chance to get out of the way on that one. Nobody out, bases loaded. Base hit, one run is in.
I
A
guess
runner comes
not.
in to score. Coming to the plate. Safe. Can you believe it? An inside the park grand slam.
Can I believe it?
Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Connor Capel. Uh-oh, that's the wrong base. It goes to third. And safe at first.
That's
as
the
a
wrong
result.
base.
Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there. Runner at first. Now the third baseman, Luke Waddell. Outfield pretty shallow here. And there's a hit. Lead runner turns at second. Runner around third. Knocks it down. Comes across to score. Garrett Cooper now at the plate. That one fouled hard the other way. Sliced down the right side. Runner at first, nobody out. Swing on a liner into right field. One down.
No.
Coming around third. Scores on that one. Here's the center fielder, Eli White. A 5-hit ball game so far. 3 homers among them. Could be trouble here. Runner at first with one gone. Next up for the Stripers, Nick Allen. Far inside, nearly clipped the batter. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runners around second. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow.